Hi, it's Carla from Colorado on New Year's Eve. Woo! New Year's Eve! Woo! Well, it's afternoon. I'm distracted. I'm sorry. I'm doing the New Year's Eve mystery sal with a bunch of girls on Facebook and a guy, and it's very exciting. So, kind of pressed for time because pattern number 10 is coming out here shortly, so I need to hurry up. So I don't know why it's so exciting to me, but I like it. I think it's fun. So, all right, so I've got some finishes for you, so I'm going to show you those to start off with because those are always fun. So for the Fire and Ember, I finished oh, there's a bunch of fuzzies on here, as per usual, and my hair. Get the fuzzies off. I finished this back here. I finished this page right here, which is the January 2017 page. So moving right along. The next page I'm going to do is this one down here, which will be the February 2017 page. And one of these days I'll be all caught up to current. So I will finish this when this stitch along is supposed to be finished. I should be all caught up by then. And that's going to be part of my rotation from here on out. Get that out of the way. And then, as you know, from the last time we were together here, I said on winter solstice I was going to do Lizzie Kate's winter. So on the first day of spring, I'm going to do spring and so on. You can see those all right here. I can get the glare off. So I'm not doing them in this order. I started with winter, so winter's going to be here, and then spring, summer, autumn, because that's how I chose to do it. And here it is. Ta-da! Isn't it lovely? Yeah. I like it. I think it's really awesome. But there it is. Winter! Because it's winter. And what else did I finish? Oh, I can show this to you now because here shortly the pattern will be released, and by the time this video makes it onto YouTube, it will have been posted. So for the January neglected floss stitch along for 2018 is this. Bam! Look at that. And this is a Jody Ree fabric and flosses, just so you know. I used all those. Let me get that up there close so you can see it. Really pretty. And because the fabric and the flosses are limited edition, you know. No, the flosses weren't. What were the flosses? Oh, I have them right here. Okay, so the fabric is March 2017 limited edition Dawn of Spring. I'll show that to you right quick. Okay, so here's the rest of the fabric so you can see it. Isn't that pretty? All sparkly. So sparkly. Yes. And the flosses are, I haven't even had coffee or tea today and I'm all shaky. So this is actually, this floss right here is 224R Looney Tunes. That's this floss right here. And then the other one is still in the bag. There we go. It is 240R April Showers. That one right there, so you can see that. And those are the two flosses I used for this one, and now everything's on the floor as per usual. Well, why change things up when, you know, every time we have a video, everything ends up on the floor while I'm trying to show stuff off. So here it is again. I made it into a biscornu, and then on the back side, you can see right here, I just made a little square, got some, whoops. Okay, we're still on. Sorry about that. I used some little crystals in the middle. You can see the front. La, la, la. And there's beads, not buttons, beads on there. Show you, I gotta squish it up a little bit to get the corners to sit right, but it's my biscornu. Because biscornu is fun, and I recommend, I have to warn you though, once you start making biscornu, you can't really stop, because these are like little jewels, you know, like, you know, I've shown you these guys, look at that, and then you can stack them or do whatever, but you know, biscornu, aren't they lovely? Just gorgeous. I love making them. Bob, and I know I've shown you these before, but oh gosh, just so much fun. Oh, that goes in the basket too. So think about making those if you ever find a little square pattern or some. There are a lot of freebie biscornu patterns and stuff that you can make biscornu with. I don't know why that little baggie's there. Okay, so moving on to other things. I did start the ink Circles Tapestry, as you can see here, on December 16th, and this is as far as I've gotten because I had goals. I've been meeting a lot of goals this year. I think that's my number one exciting thing for 2017. I almost forgot what year it was. But this year has been a year of goals. I think that's the best way to put 2017 for me, is a year of goals. I have achieved all those goals, and to actually have completed and met all those goals for 2017 that I had set for myself, I'm kind of proud of myself, really. So yeah, I started this, and oh my gosh, what can I say? I mean, I'm nothing but proud of myself. Okay, so this is the last page of the 2017 daily planner, and then tomorrow we start this one. Everything that's in here, there's a lot. I have goals for 2018, but they're not as grand as the goals for 2017. Just, I'm Look at all that stuff that's already written in there. Look at, anyway. All right, so I wanted to finish. I like to finish every year with Teresa Wensler. I don't know if I'll actually get this done today, but you know, I'm gonna try. And I'm gonna hold something up behind it. Let's see if I can this. There we go. So you can see where I'm at. It's second day of Christmas. I'm just doing the back stitching, and then I'm gonna go back to the center part right here and do the 1/1 to finish that. But maybe I'll get it done today, maybe not. There's a lot of stitching right in the center there. And it doesn't look very big, but there's quite a few different colors going on there. So, and then what I've been working on because of the New Year's Eve stitch along is this one. And that's up to the end of pattern 9. So she's been giving out bits and pieces at a time, and for me it just feels like a race for the win. So I've been kind of getting all crazy on that. And you can see a bunch of postings about that on Instagram and on the Facebook group New Year's Eve Mystery Stitch Along. It's NYE Mystery Sal. So if you look it up on Facebook, you can still join and get all the free patterns and stuff. It'll be fun. And I added a bunch of people last night who requested to join, and then Galdress DeFear, who's actually the administrator, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, sidekick. Not really an administrator, I'm just a sidekick. So I take up the slack when, you know, she has to run off and do stuff or actually go to sleep. So we're doing that, and it's been a fun party. So for those of you who haven't joined or gotten in with that, a lot of the patterns are out now. So if you're not going out tonight, you know, go join the Sal and get caught up. Okay, for 2018, what's happening with 2018? Because I met all my goals during 2017, I decided to go back to a rotation for 2018. And this is mainly due to, and I'm sorry, I keep looking over here because I have to grab this. And put these here. I kind of had everything set up, ready to go, but not really very well. So I've been telling you about it and telling you about it. Floss is boxed up, ready for spring. Woo! Look at her. She's so beautiful. So beautiful. She's going to be my main project. So here she is again. So if you haven't gotten this pattern and you want to stitch along with me, please do. Please do. I'll put the link down below for this one. And I have the fabric right here, ready to go. I'm going to be stitching it on a 36 count antique white, even weave. Here we go. Ta-da! And it's going to be fun. It feels so soft. Weird. Sorry. Enjoying the fabric. I think that's a big part of it, you know. If you don't like the feel of the fabric or the floss, you know, it's just ugh. So that's my main piece, starting this tomorrow. So look for that all over Instagram and Facebook and stuff. So yeah, come and stitch her with me. That will be awesome. So part of my rotation, of course, is going to be tapestry. So because I only do Floss Tube like every other week or so, depending on, health issues or, travel plans or whatever's going on, I should be able to spend a couple days every week with everything. So this is one. And I pulled out Unseen Things by Lizzie Kate because I want to get this one finished. I've been dying to finish it. This is as far as I've gotten, and that's when I first started it 2 years ago. It's been, languishing like so many things. So Lizzie Kate, then I'm going to starting January 7th, I'm going to start doing my Slow Stitch Sunday, and it's my stitching pirates. I'm bringing out the ship. Here's the fun thing about the ship, and this is as far as I've gotten on here, because, I was only stitching on it on Sundays, so it's taken a while. But the flag up here, I decided I wanted a different flag, even though I thought I was going to keep it just like this. I decided I wanted to make it a rainbow flag. That's what I want. And Ashley, the creator of Spring, I was asking who could make the color tones for the rainbow match the color tones for the rest of the pattern. And she said, let me look. And she did it. Bam, just like that, just for me, because she's so good. So good. So that's going into my rotation, so that'll probably just be a Sunday stitch. Not much will, happen every time. I don't know. When I sit down and I stitch on it, I usually pick it up like on Saturday afternoon or something and just stitch a bit. And then Sunday, after I get up and start moving around, I stitch on it some more, and then I'll probably make a video after that. But it's a fun stitch, and I really like it. It has nice big blocks of colors, so you don't really have to think about it too much. It's a nice pattern. That's why I like it. And then coming back into my rotation is Said Mi Falta. That's this guy right here, which I've changed a bunch, and unfortunately it's on the hoop, so you don't get to see it. You can see I did a bunch of the top. Let me undo this here, get this behind here. There you go. And there's the top part. And I've already figured I'm not going to stitch this part in. I like the fabric to shine through like that. It looks really pretty. And then these parts right here that's supposed to have a different color, I'm actually going to put beads in there. And then along here, show you on the pattern. I don't know if you can see that. There's like these little flowers. So you see the top part here has like the blue in it. I'm not going to put that blue in it, but I will put the flowers in there. And all the flowers are going to have the beads. So there's going to be a lot less stitching than one would think. So you see this part right here. There we go. That's all the fabric, because the model was stitched on a 14 count white Aida, and I'm not doing that. Oh, the fabric's still in here. I'm actually using the flosses for this kit, but I will leave them in the kit what's left of it so it can be matched up. But I think whoever that gets this after I pass on the pattern um, will probably want to use newer, fresher floss anyway, because the floss I have for this is really old. I've had this pattern for a really long time. It's from, it doesn't say on there, and I'm not going to open it up. One of these times I'll remember to look at the date of, you know, when this actually came out, but this was Joan Elliott Design Works, and for the longest time I thought this was a Vickery Collections pattern. It's not, it's Joan Elliott from when she was with Design Works, so, which makes it even more special, I guess. I don't know, I like Vickery as well, so awesome. So anyway, that's back in the rotation, and then we've got that and that and that in the rotation. Oh, and Fire and Ember, of course. So, Sedma Falta in the rotation, Unseen Things, Tapestry, Stitching Pirate Ship, Spring. I have, okay, there it is. It's like really creepy vines, okay, this hair. And I've been thinking about chopping it up, I swear. It attacks my face all the time. So anyway, Sedma Falta, Unseen Things, Tapestry, Stitching Pirate Ship, Spring, and Fire and Ember. That's my rotation to start off the year. And what I figure I'll do is, as I complete one, I'm going to grab one of my now UFOs out of my stitching bag and put that into the rotation, or do a new start. But I would like to get, okay, here's a big goal for 2018 is to get rid of, that sounds harsh, to finish all the whips that I have in my bag so that I can do some big new starts. So I figure I should have a couple of these completed, you know, like the Unseen Things or Sedma Falta or Stitching Pirate Ship or Tapestry. I should have those done by May. The big ones like Fire and Ember and Spring, maybe, maybe not. I know Fire and Ember won't be finished, but Spring I'm hoping to be finished because that's going to be my focus piece. It's the one I'm going to spend the most time on because it is my model stitch for Ashley at Make It Pink, and that's going to her. So it's a labor of love. So exciting. So as I finish my whips, I'll add a new one because a lot of the whips that I have are small. The only big one I have is Teresa Wentzler English Cottage. That's a big one. And Cosmos, that's a full coverage piece, but it's only 200 by 200. So it's, I don't know, like a big, maybe, not very big. So yeah, I'll probably try and get the smaller ones in before I stick any more big ones in. And then later on in the year, there's going to be another big stitch along. After Fire and Ember ends, there's going to be another big pattern that starts on unconventional cross stitch, and it's not certain as to what pattern that's going to be. We have a tentative pattern up right now, but we're not sure about that. Gosh, okay, let me look at this, my book. da 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 da, and that's for January. So as I know more and can, get more information for you guys out there who are interested in these stitch alongs and all that good stuff, I'll let you know. If I know. If I don't know, then you won't know. Not from me. So anyway, that's where I'm at with all this stuff, and I know it seems like a really confusing, fast video today. Sorry, but I have some stitching to do. I've got my Teresa Wensler, and I've got to finish this today because the next pattern's coming out here very quickly. Time runs out super fast. It's funny. That's why I haven't gotten more done on this one than I thought I would. So I hope everyone has a great New Year's Eve party or not party tonight, or, and then welcomes the new year in, because every year is new and exciting. And I think for a lot of people, especially in my mind, this ends, this chapter of this book, part of the year, this year, 2017, that chapter, it's over. And now we kind of, in our minds, get to start with a clean slate. But I know I'm off to bigger and better things. I don't know what they are yet because, who knows? I don't have any real goals right now, and it's really weird going into a new year without anything other than a stitching rotation. So no major life goals, nothing like that. I'm still thinking, I guess, what I want to happen for next year. So I'll figure it out. When I do, I'll share. So until January 14th-ish. Wait, let me check my book. Yeah, January 14th. I'll see you then. And until January 14th, keep on stitching.